Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're just checking on my bases. I created that normal base yesterday. I just want to see what kind of activity it got over the night. It's been up about, I would say, 8 hours now, and it's really I want to check out what kind of numbers that got and what other numbers that my other bases got. So let's just take a look. It's been a while, you know. It all comes down. I mean, it was a Sunday night into Monday morning here, so I mean, I'm not really sure what the game population is at, on a late Sunday night into early morning Monday. But we're gonna see here if we. Let me just turn this boost on. I wish this. I wish this didn't get capped at 100. The advisor, that you could get more time out of the buff. And I'm hoping that changes in the future, because right now it caps out at 5 hours. So you pick, and it's 5 hours only. It'd be nice if if it would go higher, and so that you could get it up to like 8 hours at least. But I guess by doing it this way, they kind of force you to get on the game, right? I mean, they got to have some sort of reason for you to get on the game, I guess. All right, so where are we at? So the normal base only got 11 deaths last night. Let me just see how many attempts I got. It looks like I got 6 attempts over the night, 11 deaths. Its kill ratio is only 2.1. I knew it was going to be a very low kill ratio. I mean, it's a normal base. But my hope was that it would see a lot more activity than this. And my friend, Dr. Darkspawn, had put up a normal base, and he was saying, look, I think that's the way to go right now, because it's getting hit, and his was getting hit. 6 attempts in 8 hours is not a lot of hits, but again, it was Sunday night into Monday morning, so we'll see how it goes for the duration. It obviously has prestiged. I mean, I got enough stuff to prestige it to 2 when it's ready to be taken down. All right, so the litter box got 21 deaths during that window of time, and Outpost Cheese got 27 deaths. And then let's just scroll down here. The reconstructed workshop, the Outpost Incinerator got 2 deaths, and then we've got King of the Hill at 20. And then I've got this one that's inactive because I wanted to activate the normal base to see how that one was going. So I don't really have to. I can just activate this one, right? I mean, because I already got it's already got Genmat ready to go. I mean, I don't have to pay anything to turn this one on, because this one got put into the back burner. This one got put into the back burner when I made the normal base. So I had put that one in inactive, and then I opened up the normal base. So hopefully today I'll see some activity. I mean, it is a Monday morning, and it is a Monday, so I don't know how many people are wanting to be gaming on a Monday. I mean, I think Fridays are usually the slowest of the days. So I've got to get one of these two guys. I think what I'm going to do, just for the numbers, make sure I got the numbers, I'm going to open up King of the Hill. This Apollo map has never done well for me. And even after the reconfiguration, I'm still sitting at a 3.2. It's like half that base is worthless to me because of the bedrock. Half of the bedrock is taking half of the base. I mean, it's really weird how that base ended up getting generated by the game gods. It really is. I haven't seen a base so anti-base building than that one, because half of it is just bedrock. So this is what I'm going to turn on. Let's go in this one and prestige it up, or I think it had enough to prestige it, or I'm just going to be refilling it. Let's see here. No, it was enough to prestige it. I had enough there. I was going to think, it is King of the Hill, so yeah, it should have had enough people to prestige it. I mean, some of these things don't get enough people, get enough raids, so you're just refilling them. So I got 200 capacity added And let's see, I think what I did is I added these guards outside here, these two guards outside. That one's on a dead man switch there, that enforcer, and then I believe the Hornet is also on a dead man switch. Let's just see for guard placement. I think I'm no, I can put one more guard in here. So why don't we do a warmonger, right? I haven't used a warmonger in a while. In this base, I'm pretty happy with. Let's just see where a good place for. I don't think there's any really good place for a warmonger inside. This base, the King of the Hill base, is not really meant to. I don't know if it's really going to. Warmonger is really going to be the. I mean, the only place I could put it is here. No, I'm going to. I'll probably end up not doing a warmonger. Let me think. Maybe another Hornet flying around. Maybe just another Hornet. I mean, this base is so over the top. I just don't want to gimp it any more than. I mean, I don't know if the word gimp is the way to do it, but is the word I'm looking for. But I don't want to make it too crazy hard. But I do have room for one more. And normally I don't really have one open. I usually use all my. Okay, I want to do this one and I want to do this one. I want fast reflexes and fast movement. I usually use up all the guards when I do bases, so I'm surprised that I had one left available to me. All right, so I just path that one, just to path it out there. So yeah, now my guards I got a full loadout with the guards, 20 out of 20. Yeah, that's surprising to me that I hadn't capped that, because everybody who watches my base building knows that I like the guards. I like to do the Duke Nukem guards, heavy on guards, low on traps, and as you can see here, that's the case. I really like, and normally I cap out the guards, so I'm surprised that I had a guard opening there, but that's cool. I've got some of them out. I got 2 Hornets outside. I've got a little bit more playing room with capacity. So let's see here. I've got, like I said, I don't want to gimp. I don't want to make it too nasty. I don't want, I've put a lot of thought into this, and it gets a lot of kills as it is. So it's really just looking where I might have like a whole. Not really. I mean, think I've thought about every angle and every. I mean, Sentinels are. The thing about Sentinels is those are the easiest things to add to your base. I mean, that's the thing is when it comes to like just topping it off. The Sentinel. I mean, because you can just stick them in a place where you don't have monsters pathing. I mean, probably have to redo that pathing, but let's just put Eagle Eye on this thing and Plasma Cloud, and then I'll just I'm gonna have to just redo this guy's pathing real quick. Let's see what his mods are. I want to give him the Adrenaline Converter. I just picked that up. I hadn't been using it. Somebody said, you should try that, Tarkus, because they'll move quicker in their pathing, and I was like, okay, let's do that. So that's so I just created a new path for that Hornet. And he's moving around. I can actually mod this guy real quick. Add that. And that puts me really close to capacity. I'll add a mod to this guy, and I think that will pretty much do it. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't want to do too much more. I don't think I really want to change the design. This thing's really getting a lot of kills as it was, and I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go, leaving it like this. All the tombs are all marked them for people, so they'll be able to find them. They're all outside the building, so somebody can there is a strategy now with people that just run in and do the tombs. They just run into the map, they do the tombs, and they leave. Because it's an easy 125 of the yellow tokens. It takes no time at all. And you just get into a map, and you see if somebody's done a path to the tombs. If they have, you clean up the tombs, you leave. If they haven't done a path, you just leave. And it just seemed simpler for people to do that than to actually do people's hardworking bases that they built. So the normal base at 4 a.m. This morning. So that was 2 hours ago. That was the last time I had a raider, was 2 hours ago. And I got him 8 deaths in that little weenie normal base. And then the Apollo got 1. That's and then I've got Outpost Cheese at 14. 14 deaths there. Outpost Cheese. Here's Outpost Cheese. They pulled the ripcord. Both these pulled the ripcord. 13, 12 deaths, pulled the ripcord. 14 deaths, pulled the ripcord. Outpost Cheese, 1 death, pulled the ripcord. Then I've got an Outpost Cheese, pulled the ripcord. And then you got these guys that did the F4 or the task manager. You know, I like calling these guys out. I mean, they were in there 13 minutes, no deaths, no Genmat take. That's the litter box. Yeah, they tapped out. And what gets me is the game doesn't give me credit for this. They get full credit for parts and whatever they took in there, but I get 0 credit for that run because they wanted to be a bunch of doughheads and tap out. And that's crazy mode to me for this game. That just irritates me as a builder because a lot of these people are doing the content. They're doing it without a problem. Some people are having problems, there's no doubt about it, but there are people doing it without too much of an issue. There's one on the normal mode, 0 deaths, and they got it. Was in there 6 minutes. That's always good to see. So we're just going to scroll down here some more. Yeah, that normal base mode, that normal base is getting 0 deaths. A lot of, so it's basically I'm just giving Genmat away on that. Yeah, I mean it's definitely got some hits, but not a lot of deaths. I mean, people are just running through the base. Now there was one that I wanted to point out. I want to scroll it down here. Oh, wow, look at those guys right there. That's dedication right there. Look at these 2 guys. 52 deaths, 64 deaths, and they did not complete it. They pulled their ripcord under an hour. Wow. Wow. That's some dedication there. Yeah. Yeah, look at these bozos. Look at these doughheads. This Neo guy, I got a Neo and Zombie 01. Look at these doughheads. Look at, they tapped out. They gave me the all F4 bullcrap. They were there almost an hour, and I got 0 credit for this run. 0. They did not get the Genmat, and they dirtied me. They scurvied me. They just did a tap out. What a bunch of jerks. I mean, come on. You've played my content for an hour and that's how you're going to do me? I mean, come on. All right. I mean, it's frustrating as a builder. You put some time into these things and the game designed to allow people to basically screw you over and not give you credit for your hard work. I mean, it's hard enough to get raiders to do your stuff because the population has gone down, but to have raiders spend an hour in your content and basically give you the finger at the end and it's just tap out, and they get full credit for what they gained in there, and I get 0. I get the dump, the big, dirty, smelly dog poop dump on the face. I mean, that's where it is right there. I mean, I just don't understand how people can call themselves gamers and do stuff like that. It's just crazy to me. All right, well, that's it, folks, for today. I just wanted to check them after about 8 hours or 7 hours, 8 hours. It's hard to tell. I went to bed early last night and just got up. So, whatever the time was that I slept, that's when I'm checking this. All right, well, thank you for joining me. This has been the Tarkus Zone.